All right, novice guys, you can start coming on up and grabbing your transponders. Yes, sir. Guys, we'll be doing 5 minutes in between each class tonight, so we'll give you plenty of time. All right, guys, we can start bringing them on up. Novice race number 1, round number 1, here at Thursday Night Thunder, kicking it off. First race of tonight is going to be Point Series. Yep, you're in the last race. Yep. Turn marshals from race number 4. Sean, you're out there. Dylan, Sean, Vaughn, and Levi. I know you're out there. I got you. You guys are coming. Just let me give you this one. I'll sign it to you. Yes, sir. All right, everybody's just about out there waiting for Brandon. He just got his transponder, so he's coming out there here any second. Novice right now is so far the only one in the point series. So this is the point series race right here. All right, I got you. All right, looks like we're all checked in, ready to go. Thursday Night Thunder's kicking off right now here in the first race with the point series race. Here we go, Brandon Underhill. Where you are, Brandon? All right, Brandon. Well, get back. All right, because you're the ones going to be kicking it off. There we go. All right, guys, novice, race 1. Here we go. Brandon Underhill, you are going on the horn in less than 5. Jim. Randy. Scott Werstein, Jerry Werstein, Anthony, and Mike Compton. Come on, go. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. They cross that line before you do. That's false start. And we're off. Race number 1 out of 4 in our point series race right here. This is our novice class. Oh, I heard that. I heard that. That's done. Who is that? That is, whoa, that's a chassis, right? And right now we're coming up on that 1 minute down, 3 minutes to go. Randy looks like he is out. Oh, yeah, that's... And right now it's Brandon Underhill right now in the lead on 11-lap 407 pace. Mike Compton in second on a 9-lap 417 pace. Jerry Patterson in the third. Now Jerry up in the second. Mike Compton in the third. Scott Werstein in the fourth. Jim LeConte in the fifth. And Anthony in the sixth. 2:30 on the clock. Brandon last lap 22-2. Mike Compton in second. Last lap 31-1. Now Mike Compton in the third. Scott Werstein moves up into second with a last lap of a 22-4. Jim LeConte last lap 28-6. Anthony last lap 33-7. And Jerry last lap 42-9. Right now we're coming up on that 2-minute mark. 2 minutes to go, guys. 2 minutes to go. Chassis. And right now it's 1:30 on the clock. It's still Brandon Underhill right now on 11-lap 419 pace. Scott Werstein in the second on a 9-lap 403 pace. Jim LeConte in the third on an 8-lap 404 pace. Jerry Patterson in the fourth on an 8-lap 404 pace. And Jerry now moves up into the third. Mike Compton down in the fifth on an 8-lap 419 pace. And Anthony in the sixth on an 8-lap 433 pace. And right now we got less than 1 on the clock, guys. Less than 1 to go. And it looks like Big Mike is out. And so is Anthony. So right now we are down to 4. "35 seconds. Oh, look at that thing right there. Yeah, be careful in that spot right there. 10 seconds. I'm looking at that thing right there, right in front of your feet there, Sean. No, right there in the pipe. The nail. Race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Scott, you're done. Brandon, you're done. Track is hot, guys. Track is hot. And Jerry, you are done. Brandon Underhill takes the victory, sets the early TQ, 11 laps, 428. Scott Werstein coming in second, 10 laps, 411. And Jerry Patterson coming in third, 9 laps and 421. All right, guys, that's it for race number 1. We'll take a 5-minute intermission. Can I get somebody out there on the track? Looks like we have a nail. What's up, Sean? What now? Transponder. Remember, drivers, I do need those transponders back. We're doing a 5-minute intermission in between each class. But I'll give you yours right now. Black 2. Yeah, I'll just give you one of these because we don't have black 2. Thank you, sir. You smoked the motor earlier? Jim, you got that transponder, please? And blue 5, who has it? Jerry. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Your transponder. Guys, remember, Snack Shack is open. Concessions is open. Heidi is down there. Please take care of Heidi. She does work on tips. We're trying to keep the concessions open, guys. Please make sure you guys take care of her. She's down there working hard. Also, we are streaming right now live on YouTube, so you guys can go pull the link. Also, all the information also is on rcscoringpro.com. You guys can go to www.rcscoringpro.com. All right, so looks like Sean's out there. Everybody's out there just waiting for Levi to check in. And I need, let's see, one turn marshal. Let's see where we need room right here. All right, let's see who raced the last race. Where is Brandon Underhill? You're good. Right there, Jim. Or Brandon. Scott, if you would move into the middle right there, that orange cone. Perfect. All right. All right, guys, let's get going. Race number 2 out of 4. Here we go. 4-wheel drive short course. All right, here we go. Race number 2 out of 4. Dylan Johnson, you are going on the horn in less than what? All right. All Dylan, you're going to be leading them off. All right, Dylan Johnson, you're going on the horn in less than 5. Sean. Vaughn. Levi. And we're off. Race number 2 out of 4, four-wheel drive short course. Here we go. And right now we're coming up, and right now we're at that 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. Levi Chandler right now in the lead on a 13 lap, 5:14 pace, but Levi down in the second. Dylan Johnson now up into the lead on a 13 lap, 5:02 pace. Sean Sims in the third. Sean's on a 13 lap, 5:15 pace. Sean right now 1 second off of second behind Levi Chandler. And Vaughn now moves up into the third. Sean down in the fourth. Vaughn right now on a 12 lap, 5:10 pace. And Vaughn back down in the fourth. Sean now back up in the third. Dylan Johnson last lap 22.3. Levi last lap 26.8. Sean last lap 27.8. And Vaughn last lap 27.8 as well. Vaughn, you are 5 seconds back off your brother for third. Right now, Dylan Johnson on a 14 lap, 5:22 pace. Levi on a 12 lap, 5:01. And Sean Sims now moves up into the second. Levi down into third. Right now, Sean, Levi, and Vaughn are all on a 12 lap pace. Levi right now is 1/10 of a second back off of second behind Sean. And there it is. Levi now moves up into the second. And Dylan Johnson last lap 20.9. Levi in the second, last lap 21.9. Sean last lap 25.7, and Vaughn last lap 26.3. 2:30 to go. Oh, and they collide right there over that jump, and the leader upside down right now. And that might hurt him a little bit. Right now he's on a 14 lap pace, and Levi on a 13. And right now, we're now at that 2 minute mark. 2 minutes to go. Up next will be Stock Buggy. That'll be Vince, Josh Barton, Mason McCombs, Sean O'Hara, Sean Schmidt, and Mike Olds. Okay. Dylan Johnson last lap with an 18.9 in lap number 9. Right now, Dylan Johnson on a 14 lap, 5:12 pace. Levi on a 13 lap, 5:08. Sean on a 12 lap, 5:09. And Vaughn on a 12 lap, 5:21. That is the top four. That's the four. Dylan last lap 21.1. Levi last lap 21.9. Sean last lap 22.3. And Vaughn 25.3. Less than 1 to go. Levi Chandler with a 19.7 in lap number 10. And now Levi in that 14 lap club. And right now he is 5 seconds off the leader. $20 seconds to go. Levi right now with that 19.4 puts him in the lead. 5 seconds. Race is over. Keep racing it out. Keep going. Dylan, you're done. And everybody's done. Levi Chandler takes the victory, sets early TQ, 14 laps, 5:14. Dylan Johnson coming in second, 14 laps, 5:18. Sean Sims taking the third, 13 laps and 5:23. Vaughn finishing the fourth with 12 laps and 5:20. All right, putting 2 more minutes on the clock. Brandon Underhill, come to the office or over here at the window. Brandon Underhill. All right, this will be race number 3 out of 4 coming up. Stock buggy. Vince is out there. Sean Schmidt, Mike Olds. Masons out there. All right, need some turn marshals. Here we go. We got Jim there out there. Thank you, Jim. Just waiting for Mason and Josh Barton to check in. He's a scratch this round? Okay. All right, guys, let's get him gridded up. Josh is a scratch. All right, let's see how I'm going to work this. Sean. Hey, Sean Sims. Can you get in the middle down there where that orange cone is? Levi or Dylan, kind of move up this way, or whatever you guys want to work it. All right. Cool. All right, here we go. Stock buggy, race number 3 out of 4. Vince McMahon, you are going to be leading him on the horn in less than 5. Mason. Sean O'Hara. Sean Schmidt. Mike Olds. Go ahead, Mike. And we're off. Race number 3 out of 4. Stock buggy. As soon as you guys get a couple laps down, I will go into the race order. And right now, it's Mason McCombs right now in the lead on the 17-lap 5:06 pace. Vince McMahon in second on the 17-lap 5:15. Vince right now 9 seconds off the leader. Mason last lap 18.2. Vince last lap 18.6. Mike Olds up into the third on the 16-lap 5:13 pace. Sean O'Hara in the fourth on the 16-lap 5:18. And Sean Schmidt in the fifth on the 13-lap 5:10 pace. Sean O'Hara last lap 21.9. Sean Schmidt 21.1. 3:40 to go. Mason McCombs last lap 18.1. Vince last lap 18.4. Mike Olds last lap 21.9. That is your top 3. And Sean O'Hara now with that 18.9 moves up into the third. Mike Olds down in the fourth. Mike Olds right now 2 seconds off a third behind Sean O'Hara. Mason McCombs last lap 17.9. His fastest lap was in lap number 1 with a 17.7. And that is the fastest lap in this race. Vince, your fast lap in lap number 4 was 18.4. Sean O'Hara in lap number 5 with 18.5. Mike Olds in lap 5, 18.7. And Sean Schmidt, your fastest lap in this race so far is 21.1 in lap number 2. 2:50 on the clock. Right now, Mason McCombs on the 17-lap 5:09 pace. Vince on the 16-lap 5:02. Sean O'Hara on the 16-lap 5:14. Mike Olds in the fourth on a 15-lap 5:10 pace. Sean Schmidt in the fifth on a 12-lap 5:13. 2:30 on the clock. Mason McCombs last lap 18.1. Vince last lap 18.8. Sean O'Hara 19.6. Hey, Brandon. You're out completely, right? For ready to run. Yeah. Okay. And right now we're at that 2-minute mark, guys. 2 minutes to go. It is Mason, Vince, Sean O'Hara, Mike Olds, and Sean Schmidt. Mason McCombs last lap 17.7, then follows with 18.1. Vince last lap 18.4, and Sean 19.4. Mason McCombs on that 17-lap 5:08 pace. Vince on a 16-lap 5:01, and Sean O'Hara on a 16-lap 5:16. That's your top 3. Mike Olds in the fourth on a 15.506, and Sean in the fifth on a 13.524. right now we're coming up on that 1 minute mark. 1 minute to go, guys. 1 minute to go. Mason last lap 17-7. Vince last lap 18-7. Mike Olds last lap 19-6. Sean O'Hara now back up into third. Last lap 19 flat. Mike Olds last lap 22-4. Sean Schmidt in the fifth. Last lap 20.3. That is your top three. 20 seconds on the clock. Race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Minch, you're done. Mason, you're done. Mike Olds, you're done. Sean, you're done. And track is hot, guys. Track is hot. Track is hot. Track is hot. And Sean, everybody's done. Mason McCombs takes the victory, sets early TQ, 17 laps, 5:12. Vince McMahon coming in the second, 16 laps, 5:02. And Sean O'Hara taking the third, 15 laps and 5:12. Mike Olds in the fourth, 14 laps. And Sean in the fifth with 13 laps. That is it for race number 3. And in 5 minutes, we'll be doing race number 4. $22 now because we had 20. Hold on. Hey, Sean O'Hara. Sean Schmidt. And Dylan Johnson, I need you to the office. Hey, I gotta close race. I gotta close. Ready to run. All right, this is Ready to Run Sportsman. You guys can come on up and get your transponders. Brandon Underhill is going to be out permanently in this race. Vince is out there. Josh Barton. Mason's out there. Sean O'Hara is racing this race. Sean Schmidt's coming. Mike Olds. Hey, Josh, right there in front, right here by the buckets will be good, and then Mike Olds will be right over there. And then you could be right over there by the other side of the driver's stand. Other side of the driver's stand. All right, Dylan, cross the line. Oh, all right, hold on. All right, he's out. All right, he'll get it next round. All right, guys, ready to run Sportsman. Race number 4 out of 4. Last race of the first round. Sean O'Hara, you're going to be going on the horn in less than 5. Sean Sims. Vaughn Sims. And Levi Chandler. And we're off. Race number 4 out of 4. Ready to run Sportsman. Once you guys get a couple laps down, I will go into the race order. And right now we're at 2:35 on the clock. Sean O'Hara right now in the lead on a 12-lap 4:03 pace. Levi Chandler in second on 11-lap 4 flat. Sean Sims in now in the fourth, was in the third, but Vaughn Sims now moves up in the third on a 9-lap 4:13 pace. Sean in the fourth on a 9-lap 4:14. 2:15 to go on the clock. And right now we're coming up on that 2-minute mark, guys. 2 minutes to go. There it is. 2 minutes on the clock. It is Sean last lap 19.2. Levi last lap 22.4. And Vaughn last lap 22.7. Sean last lap 22.9. And right now Sean Sims in the fourth. Right now he's only 1 second back off a third behind Vaughn. Sean O'Hara right now in a 13-lap 5:19 pace. Sean O'Hara in the black truck right there. First time racing yellow rims today. Of the whole, how long have we known you, Sean? 20 years? Long time. Levi Chandler right in the second. There's Vaughn in that green buggy. And right now we're coming up on that 1 minute mark. 1 minute to go, guys. 1 minute to go. Sean, last lap, 18.5. Levi, 20.1. Vaughn, last lap, 22.3. And Sean, 27.3. And Sean on a 13-lap pace. Levi on a 12. Vaughn on a 10. And Sean on a 9. 25 seconds. After this race, we'll take a 15, 20-minute intermission. It'll go into round number 2. Ten seconds. Race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Sean O'Hara, you're done. And it looks like Sean Sims is out. Levi, you're done. Track is hot. Track is hot. There you are, Vaughn. And Vaughn is done. Sean O'Hara takes the victory. Sets early TQ, 12 laps, 403. Levi coming in second, 11 laps, 403. And Vaughn in the third, 10 laps and 419. Somebody want to grab these sheets real quick from the last round and hang them up? All right, guys, that's it for round number 1. We're going to take at 8:15, we'll go into round number 2. It don't matter. All right. What? By what?
Yeah, your signature took only 20 times to try to get through.
What?
They were waiting for like 10 minutes for anything to get.
Oh, okay. All right, guys, whoever was waiting in the hobby shop, the signature finally went through, so the system stopped updating. You guys can come on and finish your transactions. Guys, remember, go see Miss Heidi down there. She is in the concessions. Please tip her. Also, hobby shop is open, guys. And at 8:15, we'll go into round number 2. Remember, we only have 6 tickets left. I think it's 6 on the Associate B6 D1. Hey, Brandon. Oh, here. right, guys, if we can blow the track off real quick, we're going to go into round number 2. Yes, sir. Yep. Jerry, let's see. We'll give Jerry's his. Let me give you his. His is number 5, I believe. Yep, Jerry 5. Huh? Are you? You got tires for it? You got tires? Oh, okay. Run what's on it. Anthony, you're 6. He's 5. All right, novice, you guys can come grab your transponders. Make sure this is correct. Yep. Jim LeConte. 2. There you go. Yes, sir. Is that one of the... All right, guys, let's start bringing them on up. Race 1 out of 4, round 2. Novice term marshals should be drivers from race number 4. Sean O'Hara, Dylan Johnson, Sean Sims, Vaughn Sims, and Levi Chandler. Hey, Brandon, can you check in? Thank you, Brandon. All right, everybody's checked in. Turn marshals. Let's go. Turn marshals. Let's go. All right, guys, here we go. Race number 1 out of 4, round 2. This is novice. This is the point series race. Time to beat is 11 laps and 4:28, set by Brandon Underhill in round number 1. So that's the time to beat. Brandon Underhill, you are going on the horn in less than 5. Scott. Jerry Patterson. Jim LeConte. Anthony. And Big Mike. He's out. And we're off in novice. And right now we're coming up on that 1 minute down. 3 minutes to go. And right now we're at that 3-minute mark. Scott Werstein right now in the lead on 11 lap, 4:07 pace. Scott right now is ahead of the TQ by 21 seconds. Brandon Underhill in the second on a 10-lap, 4:04 pace. Jerry Patterson in the third, 10 laps and 4:15. Jim LeConte in the fourth, 8 laps, 4:18. And Anthony with a new vehicle in the fifth on the 6th lap, 4:45 pace. Jerry Patterson now in the lead. Jerry Patterson right now in the lead. Brandon Underhill in second. Scott Werstein, I believe, might be out. Brandon Underhill, last lap now in the lead. Last lap 25 flat. Jerry Patterson in second. Last lap 27.9. And we got less than 2 on the clock. Jim LeConte up in the third. Last lap 35.5. And Big Mike is back out. 1:45 to go. Thanks, son. Guys, I just ordered a chicken wrap. You guys go get the chicken wrap. They are good. I call it the Big Cheese Special. Grilled onions. 1:15 on the clock. Brandon Underhill still your leader. Jerry Patterson in second. Jim LeConte in third. Anthony in the fourth. Big Mike in the fifth. Brandon last lap 22.4. Jerry last lap 28.5. Jim 34.1. And we have less than 1 on the clock. Brandon Underhill right now on a 10-lap 4:03 pace. Jerry Patterson in second on a 10-lap 4:22. Jim LeConte in the third, 8 laps and 4:17. Anthony in the fourth, 6 laps and 4:04. And Big Mike in the sixth on a 3-lap 4:08 pace, but he just got it out. 20 seconds to go. That's how you do it, Big Mike. Race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Jerry, you're done. Brandon, you're done. And McCoy back. Jim, you're done. Anthony, you're done. Track is hot. Track is hot. And there he is. Big Mike finishing the race. There you go. The race is over. Brandon Underhill taking the victory. Set new TQ. Sorry. 11 laps in 4:21. Beating it out by 7 seconds. His original one in round one. Jerry Patterson coming in second. 9 laps, 4 flat. Jim LeConte coming in third. 8 laps, 4:14. Anthony in the fourth. Big Mike in the fifth. That is it for race number one. Putting the 5-minute clock on, and we'll go into race number two. Huh? Sean Black. Here, just take this one. Thank you, buddy. All right, turn marshals should be, let's see, we got one out there. I need one right here. All right, Anthony's coming out. All right, guys, let's get them gridded up since everybody's out here. All right, race number 2 out of 4, round number 2. This is 4-wheel drive short course. Time to beat is 14 laps and 5:15 set by Levi Chandler in round number 1. So that's the time to beat. Levi Chandler, you are going on the horn in less than 5. Dylan. Sean. And Vaughn. And we're off in race number 2 out of 4, round 2. 4-wheel drive short course. Remember, time to beat 14 laps, 5:14 set by Levi in round 1. That's the time to beat. You guys put a couple laps down. I'll go in the race order. All right, right now we're coming up on that 1 down, 4 to go, and there it is. 1 down, 4 to go. Dylan Johnson right now in the lead on a 14-lap, 5:12 pace. And Levi now just took the lead on a 14-lap, 5 flat. Dylan right now 3 seconds off the leader. Levi last lap 19.4. Dylan last lap 20.3. Sean Sims in the third on a 13-lap 5:08 pace. Vaughn in the fourth on the 12-lap 5:05. Levi last lap 19.4. Dylan last lap 20.3. And Dylan now up into the lead. Levi down in the second. Sean Sims in the third. Sean last lap 26.4. And Vaughn in the fourth. 3:15 to go. And Levi right now 8 seconds off the leader. 2 down, less than 3 to go. Dylan last lap 20 flat. Levi 19.1. And Vaughn 27.3. And Dylan Johnson now on a 15-lap 5:12 pace. And with a 19.6 in lap number 6. That was his last lap. He's right there in that black and green short course. That is your leader. Levi Chandler in the second. We got one back straight right there. Oh, there he is. $2:15 to go. And Vaughn had to pull it. It is Dylan, Levi, and Sean now. And right now we got less than 2 to go. $1:30 on the clock. 1:30 to go, guys. 1:30 to go. It is Dylan Johnson right now, your leader. Levi in second. And Sean in the third. And right now we're at that 1 minute mark. And Dylan Johnson in second right now, 4 seconds back off the leader. Levi Chandler now in the lead. Levi Chandler on a 14-lap 5 flat pace. Dylan on a 14-lap 5:03. Dylan 3 seconds off the leader. Sean Sims in the third on a 10-lap 5:12 pace. Levi last lap 20.5. Dylan last lap 20.4. And Dylan Johnson now taking the lead with 8 seconds on the clock. Levi 5 seconds off the leader. Race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Dylan, you're done. Let's see what happens when Levi crosses. Levi, you're done. And Sean, you're done. Dylan Johnson takes the victory, sets the TQ. 14 laps and 5:01. Levi coming in second with 14 laps and 5:10. And Sean Sims coming in the third, 10 laps and 5:06. That is it for race number 3 out of 4. All right, right now it's race number 3 out of 4. I'm putting that 5-minute clock on. What was that you watching? Oh. Hey, Randy, was that the serpent you broke? All right, just waiting for Mason to check in and Josh Barton to check in. Turn marshals, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3. I can't. Thanks. Ain't nobody really beating Mason. All right, as soon as Mason checks in, we'll ready to rock. All right, we're all checked in. Let's bring him on up. All right, this is Stock Buggy, race number 3 out of 4, round number 2. Mason has the early TQ with 17 laps and 5:12 in round 1. That's the time to beat, guys. All right, here we go. Turn marshals are ready. Drivers are ready. Stock Buggy, Mason McCombs, you are going on the horn in less than 5. Vince, Sean O'Hara, Mike Olds, Sean Schmidt, and Josh Barton finally back out. Back out of retirement. And once you guys get a couple laps down, I'll go in the race order. We got one upside down right there. And that was Sean. Once you guys get another lap down or two, I'll go in the race order. Remember, time to beat 17 laps, 5:12 set by Mason in round one. And right now we're coming up on that 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. And there it is, 1 down, 4 to go. Mason McCombs right now in the lead on the 17 lap, 5:02 pace. Mason last lap with a 17.5 in lap number 3. Vince in the second on the 17 lap, 5:15 pace. Vince last lap, 19.1. And Mr. Josh Barton in the third on the 16 lap, 5:10 pace. Sean O'Hara in the fourth on the 16 lap, 5:18. Mike Olds in the fifth on the 15 lap pace, and Sean Schmidt in the sixth on the 11 lap pace. 3:30 to go. Mason McCombs last lap 17.8. Vince last lap 18.1. Josh last lap 18.2. Sean O'Hara last lap 18.9. Mike Olds last lap 19.7. And Sean Schmidt your fastest lap is 27.7 in lap number 1. And right now we're coming up on that 2 down, 3 to go. And Vince right now is 11 seconds off the leader. 2 down, 3 to go. Mike Olds 10 seconds back off of fourth behind Sean O'Hara. Sean O'Hara with a 17.9 in lap number 6. That's the second fastest lap in this race so far. The first is 17.5 by Mason McCombs in lap number 3. And now Vince is now catching up to Mason. Right now he is down by 6 seconds. $2:15 to go. It is Mason, Vince, and Josh Barton. Sean O'Hara right now is 5 seconds back behind third, behind Josh. And we're at that 2 minute mark. Mason McCombs on the 17 lap, 5:07 pace. Vince on the 17 lap, 5:15. Josh Barton in the third on the 16 lap, 5:16. Sean O'Hara in the fourth on a 15 lap, 5:01 pace. Mike Olds in the fifth on a 14 lap pace. And Sean in the sixth on a 12 lap pace. And now Sean O'Hara with that 19.1 puts him in the third. Josh Barton down in the fourth. 1:35 on the clock. No. And right now we got less than 1 on the clock, less than 1 to go. It is Mason McCombs right now, and he is 5 seconds ahead of his original TQ from round 1. Vince in the second on a 16 lap pace. Sean in the third on a 16. And Mike Olds now up in the fourth on a 14. Caution in lap. There we go. And Sean Schmidt now will move up into the fifth because I think Josh is out. $20 seconds. Last lap for Mason, 18 flat. Vince last lap, 19.4. Sean O'Hara last lap, 19.7. Mike Olds last lap, 18.3. And Sean Schmidt last lap, 27.2. We got one on the pipe right here. Yep. Thank you. There you go, Jim. Race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Vince, you're done. Mason, you're done. Sean, you're done. Sean Schmidt, you're done. Track is hot, guys. Track is hot. And Mike Olds, you are done. Mason McCombs takes the victory, sets new TQ, 17 lots, 508. Vince coming in the second with 16 lots, 501. And Sean O'Hara taking the third, 15 laps and 504. Mike Olds finishing the fourth with 15, and Sean in the fifth with 12. Sean Sims, I know you have a transponder, but you can use it in... No, I need that transponder back, Sean. Ready to run, Sportsman? You guys will be up in 5. Sean Sims, I need that. Not you. Sims. I need that transponder, Sean. Hold on, guys. Mason's on the... All right. Sean with those yellow rims, I just still can't get over it. You don't like it, huh? Right. All right, ready to run, Sportsman. You guys can start pulling them on up. Turn marshals, let's see. Turn marshals from race 3. For Vince? Okay. So Vince basically is out there to substitute for Vince. Mason's out there. Sean Schmidt. Mike Olds. Josh Barton. All right, guys. Let's get him. Lined up right there in front of the driver's stand, bud. All right, guys, here we go. Race number 4, the last race of round number 2. The time to beat is 12 laps, 4:03, set by Mr. Sean O'Hara in round number 1. So that is the time to beat. Sean O'Hara, you are going on the horn in less than 5. Levi. Vaughn. Sean, and Dylan Johnson. Oh, that body's going to come off. And we're off. Race number 4 out of 4. Last race of second round. Remember, time to beat is 12 laps, 4:03. So that's the time to beat. And right now we got 1 down, less than 3 to go. And right now it's Sean O'Hara right now in the lead on a 12-lap, 4-flat pace. He is 3 seconds ahead of the TQ. Levi Chandler in second on a 12-lap, 4:17 pace. Dylan Johnson in the third, 11 laps and 4:03. Sean Sims in the fourth on a 10-lap, 4:12. And Vaughn in the fifth on an 8-lap, 4:18 pace. And Levi Chandler now taking a lead with a 12-lap, 4:12 pace. Sean O'Hara 5 seconds back off the leader on a 12-lap, 4:17. And Dylan Johnson still 11-lap, 4:13 pace. And right now we got 2:15 on the clock. Levi last lap, 19.6. And Sean O'Hara with that 19 flat now moves back up into the lead. Levi right now 3 seconds off the leader. And there's your leader right there in the black stadium truck. That is Mr. Sean O'Hara. Last lap for Sean, 19.2. Levi last lap, 22 flat. Dylan last lap, 23.6. Sean Sims last lap, 25.2. And Vaughn last lap, 21 flat. And Sean new fast lap. Sean Sims with a 22.3. 1:35 on the clock. Whoa, that was a good catch. Sean last lap 19.8. Levi last lap 19.6. Levi now 3 seconds off the leader. Dylan Johnson, new fast lap with a 19.4 in lap number 7. And right now we got less than 1 on the clock, less than 1 to go. Sean O'Hara with a 19.3 that last lap. Sean Sims last lap 25.8 and Vaughn last lap 25.2. 40 seconds on the clock. And Sean O'Hara follows up with a 19.4 in lap number 10. 30 seconds on the clock. Sean, you are 1 second back behind your original TQ. 20 seconds. And Sean O'Hara now in front of his original TQ by 1/10 of a second. And Levi last lap 19.5, 7 seconds off the leader. Race is over. Keep going until I tell you done. Sean O'Hara, you're done. New fast lap for Sean O'Hara, 18.9 that last lap, and he finishes the race. Vaughn, you're done. Levi Chandler, you're done. Dylan, you got to keep going, Dylan. Oh, you're broke? Track is hot, guys. Track is hot. And Sean Sims, you are done. Sean O'Hara takes a victory, sets new TQ, 12 laps, 4:01, beating it out by his original by 2 seconds. Levi Chandler coming in second, 12 laps, 4:14, and Dylan Johnson taking the third, 11 laps and 10 laps and 4:12. Sean coming in the fourth, and Vaughn coming in the fifth. All right, Mason's going to do some track maintenance. That is it for round number 2. I'm going to set up the mains right now. If somebody wants to come up and grab these papers and bring them on out. Guys, go see Miss Heidi before she closes. She's going to be closing any minute. And you got about 15 more minutes before the hobby shop closes. Set up mains. Huh? Race order. Novice. Stock buggy is race number 3. No, I'm done right now. Hold on, I want you to put this out too. Novice, 4-wheel drive, stock buggy, and ready to run. All right, I'm missing transponder number 3, and that will be Sean Sims. I do need that transponder. All right, Sean Schmidt's coming out there right now, and he's going to bring the results from the last round and also the mains. Guys, track is open for is Mason done? We'll be get going at 9:20. All right, guys, let's blow the track off and we'll go into the mains. I'll give you that one, Brendan. All right, just waiting for my turn marshals from race number 4 to get out there, ready to run. All right, waiting for Jerry Patterson, Jim LeConte, Anthony to check in. All right, 1 minute. Hobby shop is closed. All right. Let's see. Anthony, you checked in. Jerry Patterson, check in. Oh, he's out. All right, we're all checked in. We're going to get him lined up right now. This is the Point Series race. All right, guys. Brandon Underhill in that very first spot today. He had a qualifying time of 11 laps and 4:21 in round number 2. In the second spot, it's going to be Scott Werstein. In the third spot, it's going to be Jerry Patterson. In the fourth, Jim LeConte. In the fifth, Anthony. And in that final spot, it's going to be Big Mike Compton. Remember, Big Mike is the car. All right. Sean's going to double check. See, that's also, remember, the winner of this race gets $20 cash. $20 cash to the winner of this race, and Vince McMahon has donated the $20. So he tried to his best to win the car, but he didn't clean off the board. So all right, guys, here we go for the $20 cash and race 1 of the points, week 1 of the points. Here we go. Everyone on the horn in less than 5. Keep it clean. And we're off in race 1 of our mains, and let's see who's going to be the winner today. They're all over the place. They want that $20 cash. And right now, Brandon Underhill, upside down, your leader on the pipe right there behind you. Oh, and now he's back and he's in second. And who's that in the lead right there? So there you go, 1 and 2 down that straight right there. Oh, and Big Mike, it looked like he flipped. He is in the second spot. Your leader right there in the blue and white short course, that's Brandon Underhill. Scott Werstein in. $3:15 to go. 3:15 to go. And right there, Brandon Underhill and Scott Werstein right now battling out. There they go, 1 and 2 down the back straight. And Jerry Patterson, yellow truck, he is in third. And your leader upside down, Scott Werstein, moves up. Oh, and he hit the pipe. So Brandon Underhill right now back in the lead. Scott Werstein right now all over him. 2:50 to go. 2:50 to go. And there they go. Now they're going to be coming up on traffic. Oh, and the leader upside down. Scott Werstein now moves up into the lead. Oh, and Jerry Patterson had to pull it off. And there they come right there. And your leader right there in the blue and white stadium truck, that is Mr. Scott Werstein. Brandon Underhill in the blue and white short course right now in second. And there is cars everywhere. And right now we got less than 2 on the clock, less than 2 to go. And there's your leader right there in the blue, white, and red. But right now, Brandon Underhill now not far behind. And he's coming up on traffic. Anthony in the third spot. Anthony with that new short course in the third. Just let him go. Just let it go. I saw it. And now Brandon Underhill now takes the lead and right there he is, right now back in the lead, and it looks like Scott Werstein right now in the second. Remember, $20 cash. And there's your leader right there in the blue and white short course. That is Brandon Underhill. He's also the TQ holder. And right now we got less than 1 on the clock, less than 1 to go. Can Brandon hold on? And Vaughn over there chasing him. 45 seconds. And right now, oh, and the leader upside down. And that will catch up Scott Werstein with 30 seconds to go. All right behind you, Vaughn. 20 seconds. All Brandon has to do is hold his line. It is Brandon, Scott, and Anthony. That is the top three. Big Mike in the fourth. 5 seconds. And the race is over. When you cross, you're done. And there he is, coming down the back straight. Gonna take the TQ and win and the $20. Brandon Underhill. Anthony coming in third. And Scott Werstein coming in second. Track is hot. Track is hot. Brandon Underhill. Jim LeConte coming in fourth. And Big Mike is out. Brandon Underhill taking the TQ and win. And also the $20 cash. Scott Werstein coming in second. And Anthony coming in the third. Good job, Anthony. That is it for race number one. Going to put a 5-minute clock for race number two. Remember, turn marks, drivers, turn in that transponder, please. Hey, in that race, there is a I have a blue heat sink for speed control. Who's missing a blue heat sink? It fell out during that race. Jerry Patterson, come grab your heat sink. There you go, buddy. You got it back. Good job getting on that third, man. Yes, man.
We broke his truck, so he had to use my stadium truck, and then I beat him.
It only took you 30 bulkheads, but you got it. All right. Jim LeConte, I do need that transponder. Jim LeConte. There you go. Thank you, buddy. Sean Sims is black 3. There you go. There you go. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it, buddy. Did anybody... Hey, Sean O'Hara. Come here for a second. 6'1". I don't know what that means, but Oh, yeah. Well, I'll put 1 minute's grace. He's like a hand. All right. Where's Vaughn at? Where's Vaughn?
You ask him if he'll sell me a bulkhead so I can have it ready for Saturday?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we'll.
The door.
Is only bought 30 of them. That's, maybe next Saturday you get fifth. We're going to see if we have metal ones.
What's the name of that company? I'm gonna buy some stock.
It's associated. He just ordered 20 of them just for you.
I'm gonna prepay for 10 of them. Just go ahead and get it.
All right, guys, race number 2 out of 4. Here we go. 4-wheel drive short course. Let's get them lined up. In that very first spot today with a qualifying time of 14 laps, 5:01 in round number 2, Dylan Johnson. In the second spot, it's going to be Levi Chandler. In the third, it's going to be Sean Sims. And in that fourth, it's going to be Vaughn Sims. All right, so they're going to give him a... they're going to give him a handicap. All right, guys, well, here we go. Race number 4. Let's see if Dylan Johnson can pull out the TQ and win. All right, guys, here we go. Everyone on the horn in less than 5. And we're off. That was the chicken wrap. Oh, and Vaughn was outside the track there, but good catch by Brandon. You're out. Right. And right now, Sean Sims right there is your leader. He's in that white and green short course right there with the body coming. He's halfway off. He is your leader. Vaughn Sims in the silver and gray upside down was in second, but now it looks like that has changed. 3:45 to go.
Think it's good to come in there now?
No, he's not here. Take the bottom down.
And Dylan Johnson now moves up into the second. He's right there in the black and green. And your leader right there on the pipe. Your second place right there coming up right behind you, Sean. And, and Dylan Johnson now takes the lead after the handicap. He's also your TQ holder. Excuse me. Levi Chandler in the third. Levi now coming up right behind Sean.
I don't think that's charging.
Huh?
I don't think that's charging. It's not all the way down.
There we go. Thank you, buddy. And right now we got 2 down, less than 3 to go. Is Dylan Johnson, Levi Chandler. Oh, good turn marshaling right there by Scott Werstein. And right now we have a battle between 1 and 2. Then it come down the back straight. Levi Chandler coming up right behind Dylan Johnson. Levi Chandler in the black, blue, and orange, or red, whatever you want to call it. Pink. We're not sure what that color is. And then, and he crashed right there, so that gives Dylan Johnson a little bit. Oh, and that, look at the body. It's almost off. You know, they make body clips. So you're running order with 2:05 to go. It's Dylan, Levi, Sean, and Vaughn. And right now we got less than 2 on the clock, less than 2 to go. Oh, and they collide right there. We got a caution in the back straight. And we're clear. Oh, and your leader got caught in the pipe there, so that'll give, hopefully, Levi a chance to catch up because Dylan is almost in cruise control. Right now, he has about a half a track lead. 1:15 to go. And right now we're coming up on that 1 minute to go. And right now we got less than 1 on the clock, less than 1 to go. And there is your leader right there in that black and green short course. Oh, and the leader on the other side of the lane, but now that's catching up Levi a little bit. If Dylan could just hold it, he could pull off the TQ and win. 30 seconds to go. Oh, on this side, on this side. There you go. So right now, oh, and something came off his car. Thank you. Let's see what happens with 5 seconds to go. And the race is over. When you cross, you are done. And Sean and Levi, you're done. And we're just waiting for the TQ man. And there he is, finally coming down that back straight. Gonna take the TQ and win. Dylan Johnson taking the TQ and win. Levi Chandler coming in second, and Sean Sims taking the third. Crazy race. That is it for race number 2. Right now it's race number 3. Josh, you out? You're done, huh? Hey, Mel. All right, just waiting for Mason to check in, and then we'll get going. All right, as soon as Mason checks in, we'll get going. All right, guys, here we go. Let's get them gridded up. In that very first spot today with a qualifying time of 17 laps and 5:08, Mr. Mason McCombs. In the second spot, it's going to be Vince McMahon. In the third spot, the winner of that B6 1D, Sean O'Hara. In the fourth, it's Mike Olds. And in that fifth and final spot, it is Sean Schmidt. All right, looks like my drivers are set up. Turn marshals are ready to rock. Here we go. Stock buggy, A-main. Everyone on the horn in less than 5. And we're off. Race number 3, stock buggy in our mains. Let's see if Mason can pull the TQ out win, or let's see if Vince can pull out the win, or Sean O'Hara. Well, it looks like Sean had to pull it off. So right now, Mason McCombs right there in the lead. Vince, though, right behind him. And Mike Olds in the third. And Mason McCombs right there. Vince McMahon there right behind him. Oh, and your leader was upside down, but he got out of it. Vince McMahon right there, right behind him. Right now we're coming up on that 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. And Sean, looks like O'Hara is back out. 3:45 to go on the clock. And right there, they're coming up on traffic. And Mason right there in the white buggy. He is your leader, and he rode the wall right there. But that didn't really hurt him. Vince, though, right behind him. 3:20 on the clock. And Mike Olds right there in the third. He's coming up right behind Vince as well. Oh, but he's upside down. And right now we're coming up on that 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. And we have less than 3 on the clock, less than 3 to go. It is Mason McCombs, Vince McMahon, Mike Olds, and Sean Schmidt. That is the running order. 2:45 on the clock. And Mason McCombs right now and Vince are dialed. Mason McCombs right there with a huge lead because Vince got in that little wreck back there. And right now we're coming up on that 2 minute mark. Good turn marshal in there, Sean. And right now we're 1:45 to go, 1:45 to go. Mason McCombs, he is been in that 17-second club for consistently now. And he's running an equalizer motor, man. 1:15 to go. It is Mason, Vince, Mike Olds, and Sean Schmidt. That is the running order. And right now we got less than 1 on the clock, less than 1 to go. Vince, you are 12 seconds off the leader. 45 seconds. And there he is, coming down that back straight with 30 seconds to go. Can he hold on to the lead? It is Mason, Vince, Mike Olds, and Sean Schmidt. That is the order. Ten seconds. Race is over. Vince, you're done and taking second. Sean Schmidt, you're done. And there he comes down the back straight. Going to take the TQ and win. Mason McCombs. Track is hot. Vince taking the second. Mike Olds will be taking the third, followed by Sean Schmidt in the fourth. Good race, guys. That is it for Stock Buggy. This is now starting in 5 minutes. All right, putting that 5-minute clock on. Ready to run, sportsman. Hey, All right, this is the last race of Thursday Night Thunder. This is ready to run. All right, just waiting for Sean to check in, and we'll get ready to rock. I mean, Sean Sims to check in. All right, we're all checked in. Let's get them gridded up, guys. Let's get them gridded up. In the very first spot today with a qualified time of 12 laps and 4:01 in round number 2, Mr. Sean O'Hara. In the second spot, it's going to be Levi Chandler. In the third spot, it's going to be Dylan Johnson. In the fourth, it's going to be Vaughn Sims. In the fifth, it's going to be Sean Sims. All right, looks like we're ready to rock. Here we go. Ready to run, sportsman. Last race of Thursday Night Thunder. Ow. Everyone on this freaking thing. All right, everyone on the horn. Less than 5. And we're off. Oh, and the leader right there on the pipe. Oh, and now he's back up into the lead. Sean O'Hara now back up into the lead. And we're off. .320 to go. It's Sean right now in that black stadium truck. He is right now your leader. Dylan Johnson in the second, or I believe it might be Levi. Let's see what happens when they cross right here. Oh, Sean Sims in the second. Dylan Johnson in the third. There's Dylan right there. And Dylan now moves up into the second. And right now we got 1 down, less than 3 to go. Two 2:35 to go. I don't think I'm. I might have. And right now, Sean O'Hara right now is your leader. Dylan Johnson in the second. Sean Sims. I'm all right. Sean Sims in the third, and Vaughn in the fourth. And we're coming up on that 2-minute mark. And there he is in that black stadium truck. He is your leader. Right now we got less than 2 on the clock. There's Dylan Johnson in the red buggy. He is right now in second. Sean Sims in that short course right there. He's coming up. Oh. Just don't look at the time. No, I haven't. And right now we're coming up on that 1 minute to go. Ooh. And you heard her. We got less than 1 on the clock. It is Sean, Dylan, Vaughn, and Sean. Yes.